Good morning. Happy Friday. I hope you enjoy your weekend. We're going to use a few decks today, so I may either break them up in different videos or I'll post the first 10 minutes here and the remaining will be on YouTube. You can find my channel on YouTube at Velasco Kristen. I post there every single day, and the readings are usually over 10 minutes, usually between like 10 and 30 or 40 minutes. I might have some 20-minute readings out there. So yeah, check them out. All right. We're starting off with the Gateway of Light activation deck. It's a Kyle Gray deck. Gives us some great, it takes the temperature of the galaxy is kind of what I refer to it as. Like, it gives us like an idea of like what's really happening outside of our planets, what's happening and incoming, what are we working with, what's the energy that we're dealing with, like what are we overcoming, what's going on. Okay, so is this it? All right, so we got 4 here. Yeah, and the bottom of the deck energy pretty much speaks for it all, is the fact that like Gaia is going through its own activation. Okay, so this is really talking about like the evolving, healing, growing, activating, developing, right? So there's like this creation as well that's happening with Gaia, right? There's going to be some shifts. There needs to be some realignments. And this is really like, you know, increasing earth intelligence, right? As well as like wisdom and the transmissions of that, like the energies, as well as like learning through experiences. Okay. So first card out is the Higher Heart activation. This really talks about like, a portal. Okay. Like a Stargate, a heart Stargate. So this would be the heart chakra, divine love. Like your heart is very healing, or you may be going through a healing process, right? The heart chakra is really something that you're working on right now. I feel like divine love is on its way to you, or you are full of divine love. You may be receiving divine love. I feel like you might need to kind of drop your shields a little bit with some people. You don't need to have them up all the time. I feel like there's a lot of angelic protection, archangel protection. You are someone who is like a warrior type energy. I feel like you hold the light, you hold the line is what I just heard. You have divine protection, as well as like you have and are able to break through energy, as well as like you've cut a lot of cords, okay? And you have the ability to cut your own cords with other people whenever you want. Okay, so you have the ability to make and call that judgment. And we also have the Merkaba. So this really talks about this being activated and you understanding how to work with this energy, how to transcend, transmute, and like actually, you know, ascend, right? As well as like you're rising up. So you might be astral traveling and doing a lot more active work on your energy centers and being in alignment and activating and being able to kind of like work for the divine how they need you to. And this is how you get there, is your Merkaba. You may also have the ability to access Akashic records. So Akashic records are really like, you know, the telling of your life and your experiences, as well as your lessons and what you came here to learn, and if you've learned them, and how you've actually impacted other people along the way. So this is about like you clearing old stories, as well as like releasing any kind of energy attachments or cords from any past lives that are not for your highest and greatest good. And you literally have freedom. Okay. So I feel like there was some sort of judgment called, or some sort of like effort to kind of like assess the cycle. So kind of like a past life or past cycle reading, if you will, or assessment, evaluation, I don't know, something with the karmic board. And I feel like as a result of that, there was contracts that were severed, completed, and canceled. Maybe you chose to cancel and cut cords with certain people. I feel like it could have something to do with like some past life karmic energy. I just saw 444. I would say, as well as like rewriting like what's next. Okay. I feel like there's some karmic debt that was cleared, okay, as a result of your transcendence, your ascension, okay? It's part of the process. The ascension process is to kind of like clear karmic debt. So I feel like you've accomplished that, and that's a really big deal. And so I feel like now you have the spiritual freedom, okay? That's awesome. So let's get some more information regarding this. What is some advice to kind of like stay on this path regarding your vibe, your frequency? What is some great advice on how to keep this high and continue to raise your vibration? Specifically when it comes to like this kind of energy, it's really important, all right, that you are continually to like keep up your spiritual, you know, your protocols, right? Like making sure you're decreeing, making sure that you are cleansing, making sure that you are staying connected, right? That devoted connection, making sure that you are developing those relationships with those who you are connecting with in an energetic body, not in the physical. Well, I mean, physical too, but I feel like this advice is to kind of like continue to operate from a place of love, understanding you're protected, so there's nothing to fear, and we're not creating from a place of fear. You have confirming that you've been through the ascension process and you are continuing to ascend. I'm getting that like the karmic debt has been paid, all right? And so continuously, this is like clarifying the heart chakra activation, that Stargate, the portal. I am fulfilled by love, all right? Being in that loving energy. Sword of light, divine protection, breakthrough energy, abundance is a state of mind. Okay, so this is you being that high vibration so that you can manifest and create. Okay, and you have protection doing so. I raise your vibration is a mantra that calls me to light up. Okay, so this is again to be in that light, that divine white light. I trust in my gifts. Okay, you trust your spiritual gifts. You trust your spidey senses. You are a divine facet of the universe. Okay, so amazing energy there. Let's get a few Monology deck cards to see if there's some action or advice to go along with this. Let's see. We have work through your fears, right? Like understanding like what is there to fear, right? Like you've already overcome like so much. You should be so proud of yourself. And again, like you have also experienced with your gifts, the fact that you can manifest from a place of fear and it's actually played out in front of you. And you're like, shit, was that a premonition or did I just manifest from a place of fear? I think you got to check yourself regarding that. That's a message for myself and others. Surrender to the divine. Okay. That's the advice they want. They want you to be, you know, going with the flow and being in a trusting state, a loving state. Okay, understanding that like you are protected, all is well, continue to stay connected, luck is on your side. Okay, so just know that like you're good. There are things that like that might not be set in stone quite yet, so there's still things that like are brewing, being created, being brought together, like things are still being woven. There still might be some like mutable energy, I guess is what I'm picking up here. What else here? We have believe in the impossible and show the world the real you. All right, so there's no more playing it small. You know, your energy is what it is supposed to be. Like you're supposed to be seen. You're supposed to be out and about. You're supposed to interact. You're supposed to like, people need that energy of yours. Okay, let's get one more card for this. Yeah, nothing will come of that past situation or any of those energies from the past. Like you can just release it. It's no longer in your hands. Like it's in divine hands. Like we got to surrender to the divine. Again, bringing love into the situation. Like you are that energy. That is your superpower, is your love, your unconditional love. And the fact that like you can go through absolutely anything and this is not impacted. Okay, in fact, you can heal yourself with the love that you carry. So imagine what you can do with other people if you can love them, and your love is like your healing superpower. Okay, trust your gifts. Okay, trust in yourself. Know that you've got this. all right? And stay positive and optimistic, okay? And be open to what your experience is going to be, and just enjoy the ride, okay? Enjoy the ride. Show the world the real you, okay? Show up and show out, okay?